Hi, 3 hopes. We have story today. And I also grinded up like 10 hours. It took a while. I also had my sister help me a little bit, so thanks to her. But yeah, we're gonna get into this story map after I quickly do some training and activities, mainly because off screen I was upgrading facilities and whatnot. And I got the S rank for the camp, so now we have more points for activities and training. One real quick thing, my OBS software bugged, and it actually made my quality of the video drop by like a lot. So whenever there's like a lot of movement, which is like basically when the game's going on, it looks pretty blurry. Luckily, the story looks okay. Like when the characters are sitting there talking, it looks fine. But when they're moving around, it's gonna look not so great. It is only for this episode. I don't know why it bugged out like this, but in the next episode, it'll go back to normal quality. We're also gonna do Ashe and Roth helping out in the pantry since they were practicing cooking in the last episode. Look at all these JPEG foods!
Counting on you both.
Come on, we'll do it together.
Yeah.
Sure. That'll be no sweat.
No sweat indeed. Now get the support, get the morale, at least for Rotha, who I'll never use. I guess we got an award as well. Energy drop. I'll never use that. And yeah, real quick, we just upgraded a lot of the facility and whatnot. So this is kind of what we're looking at right now. Nothing too crazy, but got a lot of stuff done. Now, it's time. Weirdly enough, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. We didn't really get any plot before this. We just know that Rodrigue is over here somewhere. But it is seizing the Northwestern Empire. After witnessing the cruelty and injustice left in the Imperial Army's wake, you and your allies resolve to put a stop to the Empire's misdeeds. Let's do this. It's time for yet another story chapter.
This one's been leveled too. Every last house in the village reduced to ash. Our first push into enemy territory. And all we have to show for it is the charred remains of people's lives.
Yeah, that sucks. After Duke Ire took over, like the past, I think 5 months they said, they've just been like, it's just been pillaged, the Empire that is.
The neighboring village was plundered as well. There must have been Imperial soldiers stationed nearby.
Jump scare from Dimitri.
What is it, Dimitri?
I don't understand. Why would they do this? Were they trying to stop us from retrieving supplies from these villages? Were they that adamant that we not establish a base here?
Maybe they just wanted that for themselves? I don't know.
In a sense, are we responsible for this?
No, I mean, you can't say that because it's Talus, right? Also, one other thing. Apparently, Talus, in that cutscene, apparently Talus was the one who forced Edelgard to go Hedgeman mode, so that's the thing. And that's why she also can't speak, so I guess she's just like pretty much under the control of Talus, so Talus is basically running the Empire at this point.
The fiends oppressed this region heavily. Setting it alight was no far step beyond that.
Looks like they raised the fields too.
What wrong had these people committed to deserve such barbarity, such mindless slaughter? And what sort of foul creature would carry it out?
Hard to say. I can get why they might want to burn the buildings down. But there's no reason to execute all the villagers too. This isn't usually how the Empire does stuff. Sure, their methods have always been pretty rough, but never downright cruel like this.
Yeah, and like, is Duke Ire also just like chill with this? Like, I know Duke Ire sucks, but like, he's like, I'm gonna save the Empire by killing the Empire? Like, what? Bro, what are you thinking?
Agreed. Perhaps this is the result of their failure at Aryan Road. This devastation, this blackened earth. Can this truly be the world she hopes to create?
No, this is not Edelgard's vision.
I suspect Edelgard is no more than a mere puppet now.
You're actually 100% right, Dedue.
That, or perhaps a victim of whatever befell Tomas.
You may just be right.
Urgent news, Your Majesty. The Western Church has launched a surprise attack on our rear flank.
The Western Church? Are we serious, bro? Enough of the Western Church. Oh my gosh. How many times do we have to deal with these people?
I see. And what of our losses?
Minimal as of yet, but the enemy makes to join up with the Imperial Army and strike again.
What's the call, Dimitri?
I'd like to push on, but it seems we will have to put that on hold for now. The Western Church comes first.
Alright. It's just a filler map. Huh? The main quest region has changed because the Western Church has raised an army against the kingdom? What? Okay, what? That was weird. Subduing the Western Church? Okay. This is weird. You and your allies are marching through Imperial territory, sights set on ending the war, when you receive a shocking report. The Western Church has raised an army to attack your army from the rear. Alright, here we go. Guess we have to Fight against these losers again. Is this just a filler chapter? Like...
But why would the Western Church form an army now of all times?
And like, what do they even have left?
I know they've had many disagreements with the Central Church over the years, but that doesn't explain the timing.
The answer may lie in the reports that some of Cornelia's associates have been seen among their ranks.
Interesting. The Western Church infiltrated by the very foe we hope to strike down. An organization devoted to the salvation of all, overtaken by another dedicated to nothing but chaos. Now there's some irony.
I'm gonna be real with you all, I barely understand what the Western Church is besides like Cornelia being there. So is it just Slitherers or like, I don't even know, man.
I guess it depends on what happened when. But if the Western Church has been rubbing elbows with Cornelia's people this whole time, they might have played a role of their own in the tragedy of Dusker.
Indeed, I believe the situation holds many hidden truths. Ones we may never have imagined until this very moment.
Alright then.
Tomas, Cornelia, Tallis. They've been pulling the strings this whole time.
Very true.
But what's that mean for me? My power is the exact same as theirs.
It's certainly a puzzle, yes. A quandary even I don't hold the answer to. Perhaps you're related somehow. Though bearing similar abilities doesn't necessarily make you their kin.
Yeah, the Garthans, they have like gray skin, right? Shez does not have gray skin.
The good news is, some of them will be in this very battle. Perhaps you can seek out the truth yourself.
Okay, maybe this won't be a filler map after all. I'm just like, who's gonna be... Maybe we'll have to go up against Big Brain Solon? Balthus? Okay, I guess Balthus is gonna be helping out the Western Church. Why is he here? Alright, well, we can get Balti to join the Rats. We have Ironclad Defense, and then Heal the Citizenry, which is actually gonna be good. It looks like we're gonna have to protect them, so that is, I guess what we're gonna go for. Oh yeah, a couple other things. See how Lewin's might and durability is super high now? I basically upgraded the majority of the unique weapons that I had. I think I only didn't do like a couple of them, but for the most part, we have like all of the unique weapons. They're all like leveled up now, so that's cool. Okay, for the playable characters, we're gonna go in with Shez, Dimitri, of course, and then Sylvain, Ingrid. Then we have Catherine, Felix, Dedue, and Ashe to back us up. I think that'll be good. Here we go. Let's do this. 15 minutes for the S rank. We got this. We got this.
I thought this was the Western Church's army. You wouldn't know it with all those outside forces. Imperial and otherwise.
Yeah. Also,
We must help these people, and quickly. We can focus on gaining territory after that.
yeah.
Priority is granting the local citizens an escape route. To do so, we must start by capturing the nearby strongholds.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I've already been doing. Yeah, as you can see, Shez is in the Trickster class because...
People trapped inside the fortress. We need to get to them fast.
Yeah, well, I've already defeated one... Oh, wait, that wasn't even a fortress? I thought it was. Oh, I was just defeating an assassin. Oopsies. Anyway. Oh, what? Metodey.
Here for the wrong job. Who made him an Imperial General anyway?
Yo, Balthus' voice, I forgot how awesome it was. But I just have Shez in the Trickster class because we already mastered the Ashura.
We must now capture another.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, let's just keep it moving. That's all we do is we just move as fast as we can. And Shez is like almost level 80, dude, which is kind of crazy. Cool. Gatekeeper's been defeated. Now I can get on in here. Let's go, Shez. There's so many assassins. What the heck? Oh, don't block my Swift Slice.
What would embolden them to do such things?
I don't know. It's just... Metodey is part of the Imperial Army, so I don't know. There we go. Stronghold Captain's been defeated. Let's go. That's one citizen saved. That's good. Oh gosh, it's so hard to see. Here we go.
You can have your dirty money back. Find someone else for this job.
Dang, okay, so is he a merc? He was. Jeez. Okay, well that's good to see that Balthus is at least, you know, only being there because of the coin and not like because he agrees. Wait for it, and boom, dude! Oh my gosh, the Swift Slice is just cleaving through everything, and it's so cool. Oh, I love Swift Slice. It's literally so good, dude. Oh yeah, I have that move too. That's a move that I learned off screen, and it's actually pretty good. Okay, still can't get in here, right? Yeah, Well, that's fine, I guess. Secure the evacuation points. I didn't even know we did that.
Tantamount to death for these people should these strongholds fall. We must keep them secure.
Gotcha. Okay. Defeat conditions. Let me guess. Keep the strongholds or something? Don't let the evacuation points fall. Okay. Uh-oh. I'll get over there. I just realized I probably should have had
Killing innocent people goes against the Merc code.
Yeah, I guess.
Have morals now? We're paying you to kill, so you buckle down and do it.
Jeez, Metodey. All right, well, I should have brought a healer. Oh, what the? How did I even get it? Oh, I have to go all the way around. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I can shadow slide all the way down here and hopefully kill the gatekeeper and make it up there in time. I doubt it, though. Okay, gatekeeper's down. Thanks to Swift Slice. Get in there, Shez. Come on. You're the only one who can get there quick enough. Oh, they are so almost dead. Oh, my gosh. I barely made it in here in time. Oh, my gosh. Wasn't I supposed to, like, call in somebody to heal the citizens? What's up with that? Oh, goodness me. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Whew. All right, nobody else here to kill the citizen? That's good. Oh, my goodness. That could have been really bad for us. Boom!
That's all of them. No matter what happens from here on out, we have to keep them safe.
Yeah, I should probably assign people to guard them. Oh my gosh, but they're already so low HP. Oh gosh. All right, well, we're gonna have to get some people to guard them. Oh goodness me.
We saved as many as we possibly could. Now we need to see them safely evacuated to the strongholds outside the fortress.
Okay, I assigned everybody to the people. The citizens are retreating. Oh, thank goodness they're moving. Oh gosh, all right, that's good. That's good. At least they're moving.
Not on my watch.
Uh-oh.
You fools will get what you deserve.
No, don't
We
do
have a squad
it.
of healers in reserve. They should be able to provide aid for injured citizens.
Oh yes, please give me that. That's the heal. Yes, please heal them. Oh my gosh, I really needed that. Uh-oh, which citizen is being attacked? I can't see. There's so many places I have to be at once. Oh goodness me. All right, yes, they're healing. Good.
I hope that grants us some peace of mind for a little while.
Yeah, me too. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, jeez, there's so much. No! There's so many things I have to do right now. Atrocity! Oh, that was not Atrocity. I pressed the wrong button. I don't have Atrocity set? Bro, this game is garbage if I don't have Atrocity. I know, there's a lot right here. Hold on. I hate that stupid face of his. Oh, you're so cringe.
You gotta be kidding me. Let me out.
Balthus is just trapped, bro. Oh my gosh. Poor Balthus.
Let's see them off with a nice parting gift.
Can you just stop? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh, this is so silly.
Those ballistae are trouble.
Take a breather.
We should split up and take them down.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so focused on where everything is on the map. There's so many just leaders or whatever you want to call them. Unique enemies. Okay, hold on. I'm scared. How is this one about to die? Oh, thank goodness they're like super healed now. Okay, the healing was definitely like super goated. Look at all these guys in here. Oh my gosh, dude. Metodey, Balthus, and just a bunch of losers. Okay, there's so much there.
Let me out of here, Metodey.
Oh gosh, Ingrid, you're about to freaking die. Burn quick.
And I said, you're going nowhere. You'll stay put and watch these peasants die.
Jeez, okay.
We should reach out before things escalate any further.
Yeah, Balthus! Persuade Balti! Let's go. Come on, Balti. Come on our side, buddy. Come on our side. Okay, citizens are advancing. That's good. We're gonna get Balthus. We are doing crazy good right now. Aid and recruit Balthus. Okay, I thought he was trapped in there, though. How the heck am I supposed to aid him? Oh, whatever. We destroyed one of the things. Citizen retreated. Yes, okay, keep retreating. Keep retreating. Let's go, Sylvain. Do a thing. Do a thing, Sylvain. Come on.
You're letting them get away. I see feasting on the fear in their eyes.
Can I not have to deal with... I really don't want to deal with Metodey, dude. Come on.
One left. Let's hurry.
Okay. Yes, Dedue. I agree. Come on. Do good work, team. Oh, I forgot. Sylvain's Dark Knight attacks are so sick. They're so freaking cool. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are actually good. This might just be the end of the chapter. Oh, I just realized there is a treasure chest. Thank goodness it's so close by. Let me go see if I can snag that real fast. Yeah, we protected them. And I got the
People should be
chest.
safe in the strongholds for now, but we must keep defending them to the very end.
Okay, so they haven't technically retreated. Gotcha. Interesting. All right, Dimitri, can you? He's almost done with it. Yeah.
They've all escaped. It's time to finish this myself.
Yep. Go ahead and try. Uh-oh, it's time to fight old Metodey.
The big bad's on the field now. Don't take your eyes off the strongholds, but this is our chance to take him down.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. Grappler and their allies. Oh, what the? Oh, dear. Oh, they came out of nowhere. Okay, there's actually quite a few of them. Okay, gotcha. All right, we're gonna send like a good amount of the squad down to go beat those guys up.
Ready to go.
That traitor merc still needs to be dealt with. Get him!
Oh gosh, look at them. They're going crazy.
Don't think I'll just take this lying down.
Nah, he won't. He won't. Okay, well, let's kill this stronghold captain, not that it matters.
The gates to the strongholds that are sheltering the evacuees.
Can we do that? Is that a thing that we can do? Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Wait.
We've created a safe path forward.
Yeah, let's go us. Let's go team. We're so cool. And we got the walls or whatever.
Close the gates.
Yeah, well, they're still outside. Woo! Hopefully they didn't trap them inside. Okay, well, boom. That's free.
Impress the enemy with no holds barred.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so do I even need to like... Oh, wait, does that mean we're trapped inside? Okay, I don't know if we're trapped inside. Hold on. I don't know how it works. Whatever. I'll still beat them up anyways. Okay, here's a couple grapplers. Let's just take them out. Take him out, Shez. This should take him out, I think. Shez is busted, right? Come on, Shez. Will that do it? Or do they have a little more? Yeah, they have a little more HP. Grapplers have like the most HP in the game, so they're pretty annoying to take out. There we go. All right, we're good. Oh, wait. He's right here. Hi, I guess. What's up, loser?
You let all the maggots get away, but I wasn't done torturing them. You'll just have to take their place.
I hate his face. He's so dumb. All right, bye. Oh gosh, Balthus. You okay, buddy?
From the kingdom? Could you give me a hand here?
Yeah, no problem. Dude, I just immediately destroyed them. I want to make sure we get Balthus recruited before anything else. There we go. You good, buddy? There we go. We aided Balthus. Yeah.
Rescue. What was I thinking? Taking a job working under those jerks.
Yeah, what were you thinking? It's such a Metodey?
Instead, we can make it worth your while.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, why not? You mind if I get a breather first, though? It's been a rough one.
Yeah, no worries. All right, yeah, we're destroying them now. Let's go. Where's Dimitri?
She'll take the lead.
Okay, he's over here. I want Dimitri to see if we can take out Metodey.
The gold I racked up here is going to make all my dreams come true.
You're so dumb, bro. Dude, I love these dark mage attacks. Or sorry, not mage. I'm fighting a dark mage, dark knight attacks. They're so cool. Also, I'm only over here because they're... Dimitri, what are you doing? Go back and fight Metodey. I'm just trying to like get the last few kills that I need. Oh my gosh, everybody's destroying Metodey, dude. I'm not even fighting him and they're killing him. I just don't have enough kills yet for the S rank. Don't defeat him before I can finish these guys off, please.
You're really starting to get on my nerves.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. Yeah, nothing, loser. Okay, they're actually gonna kill him. I just need them to get out of there. Everybody's trying to kill him right now. That's too much. Don't kill him. I don't have the S rank yet. Okay, after this special, oh my gosh. Dude, Dark Knights are so cool. I'm so glad I made him a Dark Knight. All right, now we can take him out. We're good. We got the S rank. Time for Metodey to go down. I have no idea why Dimitri feels so slow. I don't know. Look at this. He feels so sluggish. I feel like he's usually much faster than this. Anyways, go down! Stupid! Look at that zoom in on it.
Wait. If it's money you want, I'll split the loot.
Shut up. Get out of here, loser. Is that it? No, I can still attack. I guess there is still one last place to go.
Is that what passes for an Imperial General these days?
Ultimately, Metodey, you were no better than a stupid beast. We will withdraw.
Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. Unknown appeared. Oh, it's Myson!
liberator of humankind from the control of filthy vermin.
Oh my gosh, it's actually him from Blue Lions. He's the guy who, like, for some reason has speaking lines at the end of Blue Lions.
Behind all this, don't let him get away.
Gotcha. Well, don't let Myson retreat. He's right here. There you are, loser. All right, go down, stupid. Get him! Get this loser. Come on, don't let up. Wait, what? Did it just say he arrived at the evacuation point? No, I think we're fine. I'll just kill him first. Dude, I just carried around everywhere. Wait, I saw Western freaking Church Bishop? Nah. I don't even know what you're saying. It doesn't matter. I think I won. No? Okay. That's what you said. Oh gosh, I have to kill them too? Nah. Don't go down. Come on. Go down, please. Oh, that was a side mission? Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm killing Myson first. There we go.
Consequential of beasts, and your deaths will fuel our grand ambition.
I already killed you, dude. It's over. I wanted to make sure I got that S rank. I didn't even need to bother with the Western Church.
We cannot make any more gains here. No sense in sticking around.
Unless... Oh. Nope, you're gone. Bye.
Myson, was it?
What? Do you know him?
Your efforts saved countless lives today. Hold your head high.
Thanks, Dimitri. Okay, well, we did it. Good job, us. But, do we get some lore now? Yeah, see, I wanted to finish in time for that S rank. Huh. Okay, well, we got some good level ups for the squad. I've been trying to level them up a lot, but it just takes so much work. Like I said, I grinded 10 hours just for them to be, like, on par. They're, like, still under-leveled. Under the recommendation level, but it's just tough to balance so many characters. Trickster Master, hey!
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Patience, huh? Okay. I wonder what that will be. Oh, I think Sylvain mastered his class too. Gotcha. Silver Shield, bruh. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. We got some Umbral Steel. That's good. Hey, that's a good amount of gold. Let's go. And some supports. And Balti, let's go. He has his crest, which doesn't really say anything. He's level 38. Why are you giving me characters that are so underleveled? It makes no sense. Well, whatever. We did the thing.
Where are you, Myson?
Oh, I'll track him down. Oh, hello.
Why? Why do you wield the power of Epimenides?
The what?
Epimenides?
Tell me, where did you obtain it? Unless... his core.
His core? What?
His what? What are you even talking about? The power I got from Arval?
I'm not sensing his presence anymore. Myson has fled.
Yeah, and left us with nothing but questions. I didn't get a word of what he was saying.
Epimenides? What the heck?
Afraid the same goes for me. That was all quite perplexing indeed.
So is Arval's core like Sothus's? Like the heart or whatever?
Either way, it's clear as day we're connected somehow.
Huh, okay. I'm a little concerned.
Arval, this power of yours, it's more dangerous than you've been letting on.
You think? I have to say, you've handled it with some serious aplomb these past few years.
Thanks, buddy.
If you ask me, I see no reason to start fearing it now. The strength I've given you has saved countless lives, and you know it.
That is true.
Don't you remember what Dimitri said? Power itself is neutral. The good or evil comes from the one who wields it.
Right, we've reinforced that so many times, but we keep hearing about how this power just comes from unknown sources, slitherers, whatever it is. It's very mysterious.
So I say you keep using it, both to protect your friends and to finally defeat the Ashen Demon.
Okay. Shez doesn't look too happy about all this.
Got something on your mind? You seemed oh so distracted during your training today.
Okay, so this is like much later, I guess?
A bit, yeah. It's kinda hard to just move on after what Myson said to me. Speaking of, he mentioned my power coming from some guy named Epimenides. Part of me wonders if that's not somehow referring to you, Arval.
Wait, don't tell me Arval's real name is Epimenides.
I can't say for sure. The whole no memories thing, remember?
Yeah.
Right. I guess neither of us really know the truth about ourselves.
And I don't care to. Not now, anyway. There's an order all this should be done in. Priorities that take hold. If you let yourself get distracted by every shiny new object that comes along, you'll never reach your goal.
You know what? It's so funny that you say that. I don't know why I immediately thought of Faye. If you get distracted by every new shiny meta unit that comes out, you'll never get that +10 Lysithian loot winter. Mine's at +6, but whatever, one day.
Which is what, exactly? Wait, don't tell me.
Defeating the Ashen Demon. Everything starts from there.
Okay, it's so weird. Why is Arvel, like, so obsessed with this? Like, Shez was in the beginning. Maybe not be obsessed, but he wanted to take them down. But, like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's not Wayne. I don't know if it's Wayne, but I don't know. It's just, it feels like Arvel cares more than Shez.
You can think for the rest of time if you want, but you'll never discover the truth with only the information you have now. Not to mention that ending that fiend is the best and only way to protect the new friends you adore so much.
Does Arvel know that Sothis is there? It's so weird.
Yeah, you're probably right.
His Majesty requests your presence.
I just feel that it's odd that Arvel is pushing it so much.
Lord Rodrigue has just arrived. They hope to discuss strategy.
Like, I hope Arvel isn't, like, secretly evil or anything. That would be sad. But, like, I don't know. It's just really weird to me, I guess.
Got it. I'll be right over.
Like, maybe it's because Arvel awakened when Shez was trying to take down the Ashen Demon. So, like, that's, like, the basis of what they know. But, I don't know. It's very odd and suspicious. Arvel? You good?
Such concludes the report I received from my son. The Western Church's assault does not appear to have meaningfully hampered the kingdom's progress.
Okay, well, there's Lorenz's dad. Hi, Lorenz's dad.
Glad to hear it. We'd better make sure we can keep up.
It sounds like everyone's pulling their weight over there, too. What a relief.
But Claude, what do you propose we actually do? Crossing the Great Bridge of Murden will only land us square in Burgley's territory, home to the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs himself.
Yeah, that's Caspar's dad.
I don't get how we can invade the Empire without losing a ton of people.
Simple. We don't really invade. All we have to do is make it look like we will. I told Dimitri the same thing.
Yeah, the schemer Claude. Like, he's looking right into the camera, dude. Oh my
Remember,
gosh.
Garrick Mach is the actual prize here. If we get dragged into a mud fight deep in their territory, pulling out won't be an option. The most important thing is convincing them they need to keep a nice, big flock of troops stationed to defend the Eastern Front.
And how do we do that?
How else? We use the many-headed snake.
The what?
Ugh, gross. I don't like the sound of this.
What is the many-headed snake?
Don't worry, that's just the name of the strategy.
Ah.
It's an old trick they used to pull at Fodlan. Imagine our army's a many-headed snake, striking at a bunch of different targets all at once.
But then you're spread too thin.
Meaning not just the Great Bridge of Murden, but every other bridge that spans the Aramid too. The second the Empire starts trying to sever any one head in particular, we pull it back and redouble our efforts from the others.
Oh, I see. Huh.
A plan as arrogant and brazen as our leader himself, and yet an effective one to hear tell of it. At any rate, my opinion bears little weight in this chamber. I leave the decision to you.
Gotcha. I swear, like, the fat Count Gloucester was, like, doing something with the Imperial Army. I swear that was, like, a thing. I guess I just must have misread it or something, or, like, thought it was somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, this is what Lorenz is gonna look like when he's older, so, yep.
We need to consider all our options here. If we really do reclaim Garrick Mach, Fodlan will undoubtedly change. And when it does, our army needs the strength to greet whatever horizon awaits.
Gotcha. Also, Judith was there and said, like, one line. Oh my goodness.
Azure Gleam. Reprisal.
Cool. Reprisal.
Having repelled the forces of the Western Church, the Kingdom and Alliance armies joined together to launch a large-scale coordinated attack on the Empire. Preparing to assault a key Imperial position, the Kingdom Army uses northeastern Gert territory as a bridgehead to press further south. Meanwhile, a reliable ally returns to their side.
Rodrigue! It's gotta be Rodrigue, right? Who else would it be? Gilbo?
It's good to see you safely back, Rodrigue.
Rodrigue.
I understand matters have begun to settle down in the west.
Yes, I am Rodrigue, actually.
They have. It took more than a few lengthy inquiries, but I believe we finally excised the foul seed of discord from our soil. And the changes at the top of houses Gideon, Mateus, and Elidor should ensure it never takes root again.
So they're keeping their territories then? I would have expected us to remove them completely after what they did.
Such is easier said than done. Our prior situation with House Kleiman took time as well.
Right, did we just strip them of power, or...?
Yes. Replacing the head of a territory always brings dissenters crawling out of the woodwork to oppose it. Be they nobles or commoners.
Maybe not strip them of power, but the new heads at least ally with us.
At least now we won't have to worry about our land descending into chaos behind us.
Yeah, please, no more civil wars.
We can't just keep repeating the same mistakes. I must say, though, I'm surprised this all went as smoothly as it did.
I did used to be the eminent Duke Fraldarius, remember? I have just a bit of experience with these things.
I see.
In any case, we must turn our gaze eastward. How's the Alliance holding up?
According to Gustav's report, Claude is holding out for the perfect opportunity to advance his army. Naturally, they don't favor their chances in a head-on clash with the famed Count Burgleys. So, for the time being, they intend to feign a deadlock and slowly dwindle away the enemy forces.
It seems the decision to reclaim the monastery was a shrewd one then. It's our best path forward.
Then I guess we can just reinforce the heck out of it?
I know we're slated to advance on Hevring territory, but shouldn't we hold off till the Alliance can come help us too?
Won't they be busy with their own thing?
No. On the contrary. If we can show our individual might warrants attention, the Empire will have no choice but to dispatch more troops west, which should, in turn, ease the burden on the Alliance and their army. Claude and I agreed to as much.
Gotcha.
The real question is whether we can even trust him. It's impossible to tell if you ask me.
But, like, what would he be after, right?
If anything, he might be trying to wear us down. Soften us up so he can beat the stuffing out of us later.
But, like, the thing is, he's too busy with that. Like, how could... I don't know, it makes no sense. Like, why the heck would Claude, who is also getting attacked by the Empire, go after us? Like, that's just... Then you'd be fighting two kingdoms. You don't want to fight two kingdoms.
I doubt he would do something like that. At least, not in the midst of pursuing the same goal.
Yeah, if he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it after we take the Empire.
But you're right. Claude's tricky to pin down. You can never really tell what he's plotting.
I don't believe we can be too cautious here. We should consider every possible angle.
Agreed. But if the Alliance does try anything, Gustav and the Knights of Seros should be more than enough to thwart their plans. For now, though, we march on. Ready your units.
All right, then.
So, we finally take aim at the Empire in earnest.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing 2 story chapters ago.
Yes. We must finish this swiftly, for the sake of all those caught in the middle.
If you don't mind me asking, Your Majesty, do you have it within you to topple the Emperor?
I think he does. I mean, he was gonna do it back in Aryan Road.
I speak not of military prowess, nor the strength of our army. No. I speak of your emotions.
He's got a point. I mean, she's your stepsister. Anyone would hesitate to cut down their own family.
She is an old friend as well. Though I doubt she has any recollection of it now. Rodrigue, do you truly think my hand will waver? I, who cleaved my own uncle's head from his shoulders?
That is true.
Now, seeing as the Empire was involved in the tragedy of Duscur, there is still much I must ask of her.
Yeah, I don't think he would kill her right away, but eventually, yeah.
In a way, she and I are no different. Starting wars of our own volition, sending countless innocent lives to the feet of the goddess. However noble one's reasoning may be, a deed like that cannot go unpunished. And if she refuses to yield, then as a king, and one seeking revenge at that, I will take her life.
I'm pleased to hear it. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to give you this earlier.
It is Arid Bar 2. Oh. Boring.
A letter?
One from Lady Patricia. I uncovered it during our inquiry of Viscount Elidor.
I see.
From my stepmother.
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion. but I have already examined its contents. The letter contains no new information of note. That said, I expect you'll find the subject matter quite disturbing indeed, Your Majesty.
Oh, goodness.
I see. I will read it later then.
Why not now? I want to know. Do we get to know, maybe? Oh?
Oh, Dimitri. Have you read that letter from your stepmom yet?
Yes, I have.
Are you okay?
It was a missive requesting the then Viscount Elidor's cooperation in her conspiracy against my father.
Oh.
She claimed he would have much to gain from the king's elimination, all while shrewdly expressing sympathy with his objections to the reforms. I had it investigated for signs of forgery as a precaution, but such a search returned nothing. The letter is authentic.
Meaning your stepmom was a willing participant in the tragedy of Dusker. She sent so many to die, and would have done the same to her own stepson if all had gone according to plan.
All out of the desire to see her daughter again. Or so Cornelius said.
Wow.
The wretch's words deserve little weight, but I believe she spoke true. In every memory I hold of my stepmother, she was always looking past me, as if the one she truly cared for was somewhere else entirely.
Oh. It's rough. I get it. I don't... That's so rough, dude, because it's like you want to sympathize with her, but it's like... no, I think Dimitri would. He's got a kind heart, but still...
I can't imagine how that must have felt for you. But I'm sure it wasn't easy for your stepmom either, separated from her family like that.
Indeed. I don't forgive her for how she treated me, but I suppose the blame doesn't lie solely with her.
Yeah, I knew Dimitri would see that.
Still, being faced with such plain evidence of her crimes is a difficult thing to come to terms with. I had once thought her among those I would avenge, yet now she lies squarely in the path of my fury.
Pretty heavy stuff, yeah.
I can tell you're troubled as well.
You can see straight through me, huh? Guess that's what 3 years together will do.
Sad boy club.
It's Myson, that dark mage from before. He was familiar with my power somehow. And yeah, I know you said you trust me, but I'm not so sure I even trust myself anymore.
That's gotta be the scariest part. The scariest thing is like if you don't trust yourself, not other people.
I just can't stand not knowing the truth. Who am I really?
No matter what answer awaits, I will continue to place my trust in you. That hasn't changed.
But what if I transform and attack you?
I would do whatever I must to restrain you, naturally. Failing that, I'd... Forgive me. It helps no one to utter such words.
Right.
It's fine. If nothing else, the threat of death is good motivation for me to get this power under control.
Have you lost your mind? It almost sounds like you'd be okay with him killing you.
I mean, if he lost control, yeah. That's kind of what happened in the support with Happy, the B support or whatever. Because if Shez loses control, he'd rather die than kill all his friends, basically, I guess. I mean, Arvel would go down with him, but...
I don't want to die, of course. But if it was between that and killing a friend, I know which one I'd pick.
Right. Makes sense. Oh boy, okay. Let's see, heading to the east now. Why? Dude, it keeps saying we're going to head to the east. Why are we going this way? That's not east. Unless we're wrapping around. That's that's more south than east, but whatever. It's fine, I'll take it. It's something at least. Oh, goodness me. What the? Oh, right, this. I guess we're just jumping right into this. I'd like to hear from everyone. Please share any suggestions you have.
What about this?
Okay, so acquire materials to expand the blacksmith. Eliminate the need for ingredients when cooking. Absolutely not.
What about this?
Acquire materials to expand the recreation quarter.
What about this?
I'm gonna go for blacksmith. Yeah, let's do this. Recreation quarter's easier. That's settled then. Ready yourselves for battle. Oh, free? What? That's crazy. Okay, let's go. Well then, Rodrigue has joined you. Yeah, Rodrigue, you're back, buddy. Oh, we have to talk to so many people. Hi, Arvel. The Empire lies in shambles. We won't even be able to rest in a nearby town at this rate. It may not be readily apparent within our camp, but many people have lost their homes, and more continue to do so each day. I can sympathize with the loneliness that comes from losing one's place in the world. Oh, yeah, I guess you would. Alright, how are these two doing? Hi there.
Well...
The coming battle will be decisive. We face the lords defending the Empire's western front. Girth, Ox, Galinger, I don't know how to pronounce these words. Then there's Hymir and Asar as well.
What do you think?
No doubt you have heard of some of these houses before. I'm just gonna say yep.
That reminds me.
I think we helped someone from House Oaks a long time ago.
Right.
Yes, that's right. You may also remember Professor Hanneman, who taught in the classroom next to ours. He is from House Asar. We have no strong attachments to them. However, some may find it difficult to raise their swords against this particular opponent.
Please.
Be mindful of such individuals. Yo, I literally forgot that Hanneman and Manuela even existed. I'm so sorry to both of them. You know, I used to think there was no reason for us to be at war. But after witnessing the devastation in the Empire, I realized there are some things that cannot be overlooked. We must save the people of this land, even if it means resorting to combat to do so.
Well?
I am certain everyone in the Kingdom Army is fighting with the same conviction. Okay, well, we literally had conversations about how that's not the case. But, well, maybe the Kingdom, but at least for different people.
Oh, that's right.
Did you know that there is a truly exquisite opera house in the imperial capital of Enbar? I did. I went there with my mother and brother a long time ago. Every part of it was beautiful, from the performers to the architecture of the building. I completely lost myself in the opera, and all the pain and sadness I felt just drifted away. I would love to go back and see the opera again. Maybe I should talk to Dorothea about it. Why don't you? And then get killed by accident because you went there without any people. I am Lorenz. It appears that some generals in the Kingdom Army do not trust the Alliance. What about you? Do you have confidence in us as your allies in battle? Well, considering your playable characters, yes.
Right on.
Yeah, I trust you. Claude's a different story, though. Ha! You are right to be wary of him. I cannot help but feel sorry for you despite being our ally. That being said, we have not yet received any duplicitous orders from our Blackguard leader. Of that, I give you my word. Alright, well, that's good to hear, I suppose. What's up, Catherine?
Come to think of it.
The Kingdom and Central Church are carrying out a joint inquiry into the Western Church. They're doing it that way because some suspicious people infiltrated the church itself. Lady Rhea will be overseeing the inquiry as well. Once the investigation is complete, a new bishop will be appointed, and the West can begin working towards stability. Still, it makes you wonder how those mages managed to worm their way in to begin with. Yeah, I guess so. Also, what is this? I haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh, it's history! Oh, I'm sorry. I that's right. I never read these. So yeah, if you're really interested, you can pause and read it. I usually tend to do that in editing, but I'd really never just read it out loud because I don't care that much. I am not knowing what has become of them, but I am thinking Bridget will no longer be having a relationship with the Empire in my lifetime. I see. Yeah. Even if the Empire wins?
I have this pleasure.
Yes, when they are burning their villages and hurting and stealing from their own people, they are not worthy of trusting. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not Edelgard. I mean, Edelgard did do bad things, but it's not like she would kill her own people, I guess. Whoa, I could've walked right in that arrow. Long ago, part of this area belonged to House Nouvelle. They produced a number of distinguished mages and were even favored by the Emperor. Word has it they were utterly obliterated in the wake of the Dagda and Bridget War. I suppose no matter how prosperous a house is, they all fall to ruin eventually. Right, I don't know about that, but hi, Dimitri. This is unfathomable. There is naught but cruelty and suffering at every turn, albeit to varying degrees. Villages burned to the ground, towns deserted, rampant poverty. I have to wonder what Edelgard thinks of all this. She's probably frustrated.
Let's see.
My guess is she's frustrated because she can't really do anything about it.
No.
She is the Emperor. One would think she could at least stop her forces from pillaging. Though if she truly cannot, then our suspicions are all but confirmed. Regardless of her circumstances, there is but one path before us.
No, then.
Take the Imperial capital and end the war. We need only to press onward to achieve that. Yeah, I guess so. But we're both thinking that she's like being puppeteered, so I thought we'd be on the same page. Death of King Klaus. I sure do like this lore that I'll never read. I'll read it in editing, but again, I'm not gonna read it out loud. It says I can talk to you here, right? Or no. Ah, you, hi.
I was thinking.
Oh, Commander, before I forget, have you heard the rumors about Jout's mercenaries? Word is it they're still at the Imperial Army, under General Randolph's employ. Randolph, wait, what? Him? Nah, default Randolph, are we serious? Not even like Hubert or anything? Oh my gosh. I wanted to make sure I could fight alongside you, but I got injured in the last battle, so I'll be sent to the rear for a while. Just be careful out there, okay? Yeah, no problem, buddy. Hi, Roth. I walked until I thought my feet were gonna fall off, but this land just stretches on forever. But get this, I heard that if you keep going a little farther west, you'll see a gigantic ocean. I thought the ocean was the only to the north and south. Well, you learn something new every day. I guess so, but if this is like a continent, where the heck, or what the heck would not be surrounded by water?
Greetings.
Shortly before the tragedy of Duskers shook the kingdom, another major battle took place in the western part of the Empire. The Imperial Army was on one side of the conflict, of course, but can you guess who they were up against? Take a wild guess.
Let's see.
Judging from your tone, it has to be someone unexpected, like an enemy invasion from overseas.
Amazing.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Actually.
The allied forces of Dagda and Bridget invaded southwest Foldland from far across the sea. The Empire barely managed to repel them. Dagda was defeated and Bridget fell under their imperial rule. We're headed to the exact location of that fierce battle. Really? I always thought Dagda was to the southeast, but maybe I'm wrong. Hi.
Need of me?
Even now, there are still nobles within Adrestia who care for its welfare, such as Baron Ox and Duke Gareth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing those names right. And then, of course, there are men like Count Bergleys and Count Hevering. I have no objection to fighting them, but I do feel some slight hesitation. If only there was a way we could get them to work together with us to defeat Duke Ai's forces. But no, that's not possible. I mean, maybe. We've allied with a lot of people so far.
The story goes.
The situation being what it is, my father hasn't presented me with many marriage proposals lately. However, that also means House Galatia's finances won't be improving anytime soon. I have no idea what I should do after the war is over. No, I can't think about this right now. I need to focus on the battle before us. Yeah, probably the best thing to do. Don't get too over-stressed, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that gasp. I heard we're going to start attacking the Empire a bunch. Have you lost your minds? How can this be happening? I don't want to die. I guess appeal to her emotions?
Hey.
So what, you want to tell all the kingdom people who just suffered to pack up and go home?
Wait, what?
Of course not, but maybe they could anyway? This belief that we need to fight violence with violence means I can't go and hide. I never pick the right answers for Bernie, I swear. I'm always wrong. But she's also really hard to please. My father's finally returned. He may have relinquished his position as Duke, but he's still running himself ragged. Not that I have any room to talk, since I'm always away fighting on the front lines. I really should go back home and see how my family is doing once in a while. Huh. Yeah, that would probably be good for you, buddy. Sedith.
I wish to speak with you.
Let's just jump scare behind him. I received word that a suspicious character named Myson was among those colluding with the Western Church. This person reportedly wields a power similar to your own. Do you have any idea who they are? Really? I don't know. Not a clue, but I wouldn't remember even if there were some connection. My apologies. I did not intend to upset you. The Archbishop is concerned about this individual as well.
That is all.
Please understand that I was compelled to ask because of my position. However, I do trust you. Yeah, I was about to say, you better after our A support. Sheesh. Alright, hi, you?
What do you want?
Whoa, quit staring a hole through me, would you? All I'm doing is delivering some packages for my lady. More specifically, I serve Lady Hilda of House Goneril. This one's got tea leaves for Lord Lorenz, Lord Lorenz, and this one contains sweets for Lady Marianne. Then there's this dusty old book for Sir Ignatz. Oh, and some meat for Sir Raphael. Go ahead and check him out if you don't believe me. I swear to the goddess, I ain't doing nothing shady. Nah, I believe you. I believe you, for now. Yo, so Balthus,
Seriously?
So, Balthus, what were you doing cozying up to the Empire? Did they pay you that well?
Right.
Pretty much. Till a few months ago, I was practically living in the lap of luxury. You picked a bad time to defect then. I suppose you like taking orders from a sniving lowlife.
I don't know.
You're really gonna go there, huh? Oh, I guess you know all about taking orders from lowlifes. I heard you were fighting alongside those chumps from House Row and Aryan Road. Damn. As if I went back there by choice. A stable's manure pit would be 1,000 times more preferable. You still got a mouth on you, that's for sure. But you know, it's oddly comforting. Right back at you. I'm relieved you're still the same old meathead. Aw, good to see those two, chatting. I wonder where Happy is. She should be talking with them. Oh, what's up, Annette?
6 months ago, I wanted to protect everyone from the Imperial invasion, but now we're the ones invading. I can't help but feel kind of guilty about it.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the same way. I just try not to think about it. Yeah, I mean, we have to do what needs to be done. I don't know how you can just push it from your mind like that. It's amazing.
Let's give it our all.
I can't let every little thing get to me. I'm going to do my best to follow your example. Right. Okay, well, we still got some more people to talk to. Default? Bandits attacked my caravan not far from here. I was the sole survivor. I had no idea what to do or where to go, but the Knights of Seros came to my rescue. All this time, I thought the Central Church was just a steaming pile of garbage, but I guess I was widely mistaken. A steaming pile of garbage, oh goodness. Cheesekeeper!
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander, nothing to report. Well, actually, there's loads to report, just nothing inside the base. The Imperial territories are in complete chaos. My family lives in Enbar, and I'm just worried sick about them. Yo, Gatekeeper Lord? I didn't know that. That's crazy. All right, Shamir, what are you doing just chilling in this room? Nobody here. Us mercenaries can't always choose who we fight, but if I have to kill someone, I'd rather they be bad guys, like the Empire. How about you? I agree. Yeah, I'll take them over fighting the good guys any day, no question.
All right.
Let's put as many of them in the ground as we can and restore peace to the world. Okay, well, sure. That's what we're trying to do. Ah, here you are, Happy. You good? Yo, you good?
Hey.
You doing all right?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Just trying to hold back a sigh. Staying quiet is just less effort overall. Unless you wanted to chat about something. If that's the case, we can talk as long as you want. Maybe that'd be better, honestly. Yeah, as long as you, don't sigh, please. Oh, hello, Default. A whole bunch of people have been defecting from the Empire lately. I did the same. I worked for the Empire at the beginning of the war, betting they would win. But now my money's on the Kingdom. I'm riding this prize horse to victory. Okay, well, this Merc just basically said we're gonna win, so let's go, Merc! Hi, Marianne. My adoptive father sent a missive appraising me of the Alliance's progress. They have already crossed the Ermid River and invaded Empire territory, though the Imperial army has been slow to respond. Something is clearly amiss in their ranks. I'm concerned about Edelgard. Yeah, I mean, she is a puppet, basically. How are you, Dorothea? How did things get to such an awful point? Where in the world is Adi? They say she's injured and that Duke Ire is leading the Empire in her stead. But what if Adi is already... No, I don't even want to think about it. I don't think she's dead. Then there wouldn't be a plot. Unless it would just be Slitherers.
You've got a spring in your step today.
Things have really calmed down in the Kingdom. It's nice not having to look over our shoulders all the time. I'm relieved His Majesty was able to work things out and that the Church is keeping order now. I appreciate what they're doing, but I have to admit, it's also kind of scary. What do you mean? What do you mean by scary? You afraid of getting on their bad side?
Nuh-uh.
What? No, that's not it. All I'm saying is that we're trusting them with a lot. I guess so. Default?
How can I help you?
It's so nice and quiet here. Such a far cry from Ferdiad. It's the Guardian Moon, and yet there's nary a speck of snow. No one will be freezing to death, will they? I mean, literally, you guys talk about snow in the Kingdom all the time. There hasn't been a single pixel of snow throughout the entirety of Three Houses and Three Hopes. Up north, snow stays on the ground until the end of the year, though sometimes it's still falling during the Great Tree Moon. They say the grass is always greener, and it turns out I'm a little green with envy myself. I see. Well, I'm green with envy that you got to experience snow in this freaking game, because I never have. Alright, Default, how's it going?
Hey.
Look, I don't mind fighting the Empire, but we have to let General Randolph live. He turned a blind eye when I escaped from the Imperial camp. No one wants to be a part of the raids they're doing, not even him. Please, you gotta believe me. But he's so Default. What are we supposed to do with him? Hi, Ashe. How many years has it been since I lost my parents to the epidemic? My siblings and I had no place to call home, nor any food to eat after that. We were all wasting away. There was no one to turn to, and we barely had any money, so I did some things I'm not proud of in order to survive. In that town we passed through a little bit ago, I saw so many kids in the same situation. It made me think about how we have to end this war as quickly as possible. I agree, buddy. We do. Even though there's probably like 4 or 5 more chapters after this. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Hi.
Reminds me.
I'm actually a minor lord from House Gillinger, so I could be considered imperial nobility. My uncle is the head of the family now. He's a man who lives and breathes violence. I got sick of his guff and took off. I don't even consider him family anymore. He's been kicking up a fuss in the West, but it's high time we put him in his place. Jeez, everybody's so ready to fight. At least all the defaults are. Rodrigue!
In truth.
His Majesty's mother passed away shortly after he was born, which meant he had to grow up without a mother's love. That is why he adored Lady Patricia as though she were his real mother. Perhaps I never should have shown him that letter. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about Dimitri. He's more mature than you think. Besides, the letter would have found its way to him eventually, even if you hadn't given it to him.
Yes, I see.
A valid point. Perhaps you are right. I ask that you continue to support His Majesty as a trusted friend. Nah, we definitely will. We definitely will. Alright, give me my reward. The Master Seal, let's go. And then,
Any result's a good result.
Jeez, what do we do now? I guess we could maybe do a few supports. Oh, wait, I forgot to talk to somebody. Rodrigue again? What? The time is ripe for us to seize the Empire's lands. The enemy will undoubtedly risk life and limb to resist, just as we did 6 months ago. We mustn't forget that we are the invaders this time, trampling through others' lands. Okay. I don't know why Rodrigue had 2 sets of dialogues, but I guess he did. Although now I think about it, I guess it does make a little sense since we didn't get to have him on last time or whatever. Real quick, I wanted to see what that new skill was that I got for mastering the Trickster class. Patience. Hitting an enemy when they are readying an attack greatly increases damage to the stun gauge. Oh. I'm gonna say yeah, probably? Anyways, I don't want to do too many supports today, but let's do a few of them. Let's start with Shez and Rodrigue. Hi, Rodrigue.
Hey, Rodrigue. You got a sec?
Yes, I am Rodrigue.
What's the matter? You look troubled.
Well, we ended up spending most of this winter out on the battlefield. So, I was thinking, if we put an end to the war before next winter rolls around, maybe we could all go back north and...
And? Speak plainly.
I want to have a snowball fight.
Yes, please! I want to join in with the snow. Come on, I was just saying this.
Dimitri said that's how all the kids in Fargus played during the winter. I figure it'd be good to try at least once, now that I'm living here in the kingdom.
It's a bit of an odd topic to bring it with Rodrigue, but whatever.
Yes, a fine idea. The sport's rather profound, if I do say so myself.
Is it?
Dividing into factions and formulating strategies makes it just as much a battle of minds as it does one of hurled snow.
Why would you take it so hardcore though? Do people actually get like knocked out? What?
Hold on, strategy? This sounds kinda intense for a kid's game.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. When we were still in the throes of our youth, Lambert, Matthias, and I faced off in such a contest. With our squires in tow, we traveled to the northern mountains to do battle.
No way.
Hey, that sounds like fun. So, what happened?
Oh, the squires died. Yeah, we threw so many snowballs at them that we started stuffing rocks inside the snowballs. Did you ever do that when you were a kid in snowball fights? I never did. Okay, I did, but I never did it to hit people with them. I would do it because what we would do. This is just a random story. I would love doing this in the snow. My little sister and I would always build fortresses, and then we would make a bunch of like weapons to try and destroy the forts. It was all made out of snow, of course, and we would make like sticks, like stuff sticks in the snowballs, and throw that at the forts. And the rock snowballs always did the most damage because like it's rocks. So I don't know. It's just stupid memories, I guess.
I was the first to fall. I hid in the shadows, biding my time and observing the enemy's movements until the moment was right to strike. And yet, such an opportunity never came. While his subordinates fought freely in the open, His Majesty launched a surprise attack on my position.
Got him.
Unfortunately, my men and I were unable to land even a single blow on him. Our defeat was a matter of course.
A master of the snowballs.
Now I know where Dimitri gets his tendency to rush into battle alone. Like father, like son, huh?
Yep.
Indeed. Still, it's difficult to feel wronged when you've been defeated in such a swift and skillful manner. My downfall left only Lambert and the Margrave, a man notorious for his rotten character even as a child.
Really?
His strategy was not to attack outright, but to prepare an ambush for His Majesty in one of the more densely wooded groves.
Ooh, okay.
Seriously? All that for just a snowball fight? No wonder Sylvain is so cunning. Anyway, what happened next?
We were all familiar with Matthias's ignoble tactics, so His Majesty was careful to avoid the cowardly ambush which had been laid for him.
Okay, let's go to Dimitri's dad.
At last, just as the opposing generals were staring each other down, Gunnar, the current Count Galatea and noble, many years our senior, emerged from the wood to put a stop to it.
What?
In the end, our final showdown that day was between his hands and the scruffs of our necks. All while our ears rang with his dire warnings about the mountains.
That's actually funny.
That sounds like Ingrid's dad, all right. Guess that means nobody won, huh?
Yes, the story dates back several decades, but I still remember it as if we were trudging through the snow only yesterday.
It's kind of cool how, like, Felix, Dimitri, Ingrid, Sylvain, they're all, like, best buds because all their fathers were best buds. That's so cool.
Say, if you do end up mustering an army for one of these snowball battles, I would be honored to observe, should you have me.
Well, okay, yes. Yeah, join us, Rodrigue.
As one of the combatants, I mean. I'm sure Dimitri and the Margrave won't mind. You won't be facing the same opponents, but maybe then you'll finally settle the score, for old time's sake.
A sound point. Very well. I'd be thrilled to partake when the time comes. You know, of late I've been dreading the coming winter, but now I feel I may actually look forward to it.
Dude, that actually sounds so fun. Oh my gosh. That was actually... Okay, weirdly enough, that was actually like so... Wait, that was B support? Okay, I thought that was the A support, huh? That felt like an A support. That was a B support? What? Okay, why are all of Rodrigue's locked? What? Nobody else's are locked anymore except for Rodrigue. Why is Rodrigue so important? That's so weird. Anyway, Lorenz and Annette B support. I am Lorenz.
Ah, Annette, good day to you.
Hey, Lorenz. Did you need something?
Yes, there is something I simply had to tell you.
What's that?
Please don't say you want to ask me out.
Perish the thought. I merely wanted to praise you for your diligence, as it has clearly been paying off.
I like how she shot him down immediately, dude.
Thanks, I guess. What's all this about?
I have borne witness to your magnificent exploits, both on and off the battlefield. Such achievements could only be possible through tireless effort. That kind of brilliance is impressive, no matter if you're a noble or a common lass of the lowest birth. Is something the matter? You look like a pigeon that's just been struck in the face with wind magic.
That is a very, very specific example.
It just came out of the blue is all. I wasn't really expecting you to compliment me.
But I am wounded. Is receiving a compliment from me truly so shocking?
He's such a drama queen.
I merely wanted to express my heartfelt admiration. Not least of all because of the misunderstanding which has long stood between us. I thought it best to speak my mind before fate's fickle hand separates us yet again.
You are so odd sometimes.
He really is.
And now you laugh at me. Might I inquire as to why? I see nothing odd about praising a dear colleague.
Because you just do it so weirdly.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It just hit me that you're actually totally sincere about all this.
I know, it's just the way he talks and the way, it's just, he doesn't feel sincere, he doesn't approach things like being sincere, but he actually is.
Had that not been apparent? How could I be anything less than sincere in my desire to mend our previously strained relationship?
Well, I'm glad you appreciate all of my efforts, Lorenz. I really am. Because when you called me a child back then, it felt like you were dismissing all the hard work it took to make it into the School of Sorcery. I think some part of me has wanted to win your approval ever since. So it feels great to finally have it happen. You're a better judge of character than I gave you credit for, Lorenz.
And then some kid runs by. It's just like, excuse me, are you a noble? I am Lorenz Glasser, the noblest of nobles. How dare you run across my shoes, child? It's just like,
Naturally, it is a noble's sacred duty to stand above others and correctly evaluate their worth, after all.
Well then, as something of a noble myself, I guess I could stand to learn more about that from you.
That would be splendid! Well then, from one noble to another, perhaps you might join me for a meal so we might discuss issues of...
Let's not. I wouldn't want to spoil my newfound appreciation for you.
So yeah, I like you, but I can't take you for more than 5 minutes. So every 5, just come back in an hour maybe.
Is that so? How unfortunate. Perhaps some other...
Woo, look at the time. I better get going. I need to do something with all this extra motivation.
Oh my gosh, Annette, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. Get destroyed.
Well, no matter. I need only follow her example and work tirelessly toward my goal. For I, Lorenz Hellman Gloucester, must aspire to nothing less.
I am Lorenz Gloucester. Lorenz Gloucester, dude. That is Lorenz Gloucester, that's for sure. Okay, the B support. Let's go, Yuri.
You seem to be staring at me, Yuri. What's wrong?
Just thinking how odd it is that you've grown so accustomed to a town like this.
Well, I like this place, and its people. There may be a few vagabonds in the darker alleys. That just shows how accepting everyone is. They all greet me with smiles, despite my being a complete stranger to them.
They probably appreciate a king that comes to places like this.
Oh, they'd change their tune pretty quickly if they knew you were the king.
Oh.
Anyway, have you enjoyed your little tour of this garbage heap? Did you get a good look at the town through my eyes or whatever it is you wanted?
Yes. And it's also got me thinking about how best to help those of more meager standing. Originally, I thought that establishing medical facilities or investing in the church were the best pathways to this cause. But after seeing the people here, I realized they are not indigents standing around with open hands awaiting salvation.
I'd love to unpack your definition of indigent, but yes, they certainly don't take things lying down.
Maybe it's idealistic, but I think regents should rule in a way that not just nobles, but everyone can see as reasonable.
Yeah, that would probably be the best. Not have nobles be like, you suck, commoners.
But to accomplish that, a ruler must take the opportunity to truly listen to the people. Of course, I can't go around visiting every burg and hamlet personally. I realize this, but I still feel this is the key to true reform.
Well, good on you if you actually managed to accomplish that. But it isn't going to be easy.
Come on now, nothing Dimitri has done has been easy.
First, you have to give the poor a minimum level of education. Of course, they're already fully capable of telling you when they're hungry or if taxes are too high. But they'll need education to understand the policies and laws established by their lords and hold any kind of thoughtful opinion on them.
Education, you say? Yes. That makes a great deal of sense.
Well, you got Annette who wants to be a teacher. Ashe could be a good teacher. He wants to be a knight, but when it's peaceful time, he could be a teacher.
Problem is, people aren't in the mood to learn anything when they don't know where their night's meal is coming from or where they'll sleep that night.
Right. Improving quality of life is first and foremost. Education can be built upon that. Sadly, none of this will be cheap. And the current war is doing a fine job of draining our coffers. Which means I need to end it as soon as possible.
Right.
So the main problem comes down to money, huh? In that case, why not make use of us? If you need funds, I can introduce you to a wealthy merchant or 3. And if you need to get some dirty work done, I can lend you a few of my men.
Oh, hold on, Yuri.
All we need in exchange is for you to provide us a little bit of support.
I'll not permit you to work evil in my name. And besides which, tales of how you and your band have eaten lords out of house and home are legend.
But you're a different matter entirely, Your Majesty. If we join forces, my dream is sure to be realized. I swear to never allow you to fall victim to any vile practices. You have my honest word on that.
And what is this dream of yours?
Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you about it in due time.
Oh, come on!
But for now, Your Majesty, do you accept my proposal?
He said the same thing during the expedition. Come on.
I will consider it. After spending time together, I've come to want to trust you.
Yeah.
I promise it'll be the best decision you ever make. But until then, I'll patiently await your reply.
Gotcha. Well, that was cool. I still want to know what Yuri's dream is, though. He didn't respond. Also, Yuri and Sylvain. This is an odd pairing. Yellow.
You have something to say, or do you just like staring at me?
Merely thinking about your brother, that's all.
The one who's dead?
I only caught a glimpse of him at Aryan Road, but he was nothing like what the rumors suggested.
You mean the ones about the eldest son of a noble family falling from grace? Taking up a life of banditry and wanton destruction?
The very same. They say he was a foul knave who stole not to survive, but because he took such great pleasure from the act.
I mean, he probably did for a time.
Still, I suppose one shouldn't take such rumors at face value.
Actually, there's a fair amount of truth to what they say. At least there was, up until 2 years ago.
Yeah, when he started trying to change.
Yet still, His Majesty thought it was wise to recruit him to our side, and somehow managed to do just that.
Yes, I hear he wooed your brother with the chance to demonstrate how the Crestless can still make something of themselves. His honeyed words drew him in, at which point he began to play the man's inferiority complex like a mandolin.
Seems like you're more cunning than I realized. You really have eyes and ears everywhere, huh?
I mean, it's Yuri, dude.
You're one to talk of cunning, springing as you do from the loins of Margrave Gautier himself. I know you've been keeping tabs on my every move.
Really?
What?
In my line of work, one learns to pick up on hostile presences rather quickly. From the day we met, you've been waiting for me to take one wrong step so you can cut me down.
Really? I knew Sylvain was, kind of underlying and cunning, but was he really on top of that?
I'd heard the heir of House Gautier was nothing more than a base philanderer. But it seems that rumor isn't completely true either. Just look at you. Having the gall to call me out while you hide behind the murderous grin plastered on your face.
What?
I know you've killed without hesitation.
I mean, yeah, but geez.
Hey, we've all made mistakes. There's no need to rehash the past. And what's this murderous grin you're talking about? What would that even look like?
The fact you aren't conscious of it makes you all the more dangerous. Unless that pained grimace just now was also part of your act. Regardless, that crest-bearing fool nickname you picked up seems woefully inappropriate for one of your caliber.
Huh?
It's clear you inherited your father's cunning, and then some.
I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or just start sobbing.
The former. There aren't many in Fodling capable of winning my true respect. For my part, I'll watch where I step, lest I end up with one of your blades lodged in my back.
What? Sylvain kind of felt like he was playing dumb there for a bit. What the heck? Can we find out the B support? I'm kind of curious, honestly.
All right, that should do it. Sorry for pulling you into this, Sylvain.
Hey, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I can't believe I didn't pick up on the fact we had spies in our midst.
But weren't you two so good at picking up spies? What?
Oh, I'm just especially attuned to sensing such people. What with my line of work and all.
Right.
They seemed quite adept, save for the fact they were just as poor at hiding their hostility as you.
Or maybe you're just way too perceptive.
Merely years of practice, I assure you. Still, I was surprised to see how eagerly you set about clearing those spies from our midst. Never thought I'd meet someone who'd jump at an invitation to purge spies as readily as he would a lunch date with a pretty woman.
Well, time is of the essence with this kind of stuff, and Dimitri surely won't mind that we only let him know after the fact.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but I guess it would help him out.
We have to win this war, and nothing loses a war faster than a leaky ship.
Yet even superior intelligence can be overturned by brute force. Take Aryan Road, for example. I was so certain we had achieved total victory, and then...
Yeah, that was a hard-won battle. We'd never have made it without my brother and the Knights. Speaking of which, it's still a little weird to trust my back to a guy who was so recently trying to jam a sword into it.
I understand your qualms. In fact, I'm surprised you never hunted me down yourself to seek revenge for your brother's death.
I mean, you weren't the one who killed him, it was Gwendol.
It's all water under the bridge if you joining helps us win this war. I just didn't know if I could trust you at first.
And now? Have I proven worthy of that trust?
Certainly. Your perceptiveness really saved our tails this time. But don't forget that I'm sworn to protect this place. And you know exactly what'll happen if you decide to switch sides.
Oh, okay. Huh.
You're actually quite the loyalist beneath all that flippancy. I admire such sensibility, believe it or not. But you may rest easy. I have no intentions of betraying you. In fact, I look forward to a lasting friendship with the future Margrave.
Aw, that's good. Yuri may be sneaky, but, he's a good guy.
I'd like that. And I kind of appreciate how you see right through me. Saves me the trouble of trying to beat around the bush,
It sounds as if we forged a mutual respect. Perhaps I might even agree to go out with you sometime.
Getsu comes out of nowhere. Will you go out with me?
So long as you don't use any more of your awful pickup lines from the first time we met. Oh, how did that one go again? Ah, yes.
Oh, dear.
Hello there, my adorable little chickadee. Care to let this rooster into the hen house?
That is turbo cringe.
Look, I already apologized for mistaking you for a girl, so you can quit bringing it up now.
Oh my gosh.
And give up such an embarrassing tidbit on the next Margrave Gautier? Never. Besides, I never asked you to apologize. You are not the first to make that error, nor will you be the last.
Nah, I think several people thought that when the trailer first happened for Ashen Wolves.
And frankly, a date with you would likely prove a very interesting experience. There's no better way to secure one's future than by attaching oneself to a dashing Margrave to be, after all.
Whoa, you just put my chickadee line to shame. Is it weird that I'm kinda into it?
Take note, Sylvain. This is how it's done.
Oh my.
I think I'm at least starting to get how you've risen so far so fast. I'm definitely glad you're on our side. Anyway, here's to seeing where the future takes us.
Goodness me, that support was well, let's move on. My goodness. Yuri and Ashe, why not?
Here you go, Cully. As promised.
Default.
This feels a little light. You run into trouble moving the merchandise?
Sure did. With all the fighting lately, even the noble folk are getting real selective about who they do business with.
Well, nothing to be done for that. Our competitors certainly won't back down, so we can't afford to either. I'll think of something. Might involve crossing a dangerous bridge or three, but we'll work it out.
Bye, freaking bandit. Default. Oh.
I'm pretty sure he went... Huh? Yuri?
Yuri?
Well, if it isn't Ashe. You seem out of breath. Am I really so charming?
Wait, was he trying to catch the thief?
Did you see someone suspicious come this way? I was chasing them down, but I lost them.
Ah, you must be referring to my lackey.
Your lackey? Wait, what is that you're holding?
Gold.
Oh, just various proceeds from this and that. But I'll not say more. Especially not in front of a royal knight like you.
Dirty money, is it?
Coin is coin. Whatever grime it may bear always washes clean in the end.
Really? I don't know about that.
You know, I've been biting my tongue on this for a while, but I don't think it's right to earn money the way you do. You're so much smarter than me. You could do anything if you put your mind to it.
Yeah, but Yuri also has people in the underground that he cares about.
There's no need to resort to cheating and hurting people to turn a profit.
Are you seriously trying to lecture the Lord of the Underworld? Oh, that's adorable.
I love Yuri.
No one makes it through this life with clean hands. You should know that better than anyone.
That's true.
Sometimes you have to resort to just the most terrible things imaginable in order to feed your family. Am I right?
How do you know about my past? I've never told anyone.
Literally, Yuri knows everything, dude.
No, I don't know. Perhaps I heard it from Count Rowe. Or maybe even Lord Lenato. The sins we commit follow us until our dying day, my friend.
I know that. But even so,
Well, I'm a bit busy, so you work that out while I walk away. Bye then.
Dang. You just got. Sorry, Ashe.
Yuri. No, I won't turn my back on you.
Aww. That's a good one. They just have opposite perspectives. I like that. Okay, well, not quite there with the A support, but we have filled up quite a lot of the supports. Is this Catherine and Shamir, or I guess no, I already did this one. Then I have a support till A, so I guess it's with Shez. We could do these two supports, and I want to save these for the next episode. I feel like these are some of the important ones, because a lot of them are probably with Dimitri, or a good amount of them are. So I guess I'll do these last two to end it off.
Hey, Dedue. I've been thinking. Fargus has really changed lately.
How do you mean?
I don't know. That's just the feeling I get when I see what goes on in this town. Don't you agree?
What, after repairing it?
It's like everyone here trusts you unconditionally, even though you serve the king of Fargus, someone they should hate with all their hearts.
I don't know, Dedue's probably worked so hard for them.
It must have taken a lot of hard work to rebuild that trust. I'm honestly impressed.
The achievement is not my own. His Majesty has been striving towards this for some time now.
Huh. When you put it that way, makes me think he must have been planning it all along.
He probably was.
I mean, people used to say he wasn't right in the head when he first chose you as his retainer. But he clearly had reason for doing so.
Yeah, and I think part of it was like, didn't Dedue also be like, listen, you saved me, now I have nowhere else to go, let me, repay you with my life or whatever?
Yes. I can still hear the echoes of their gossip in my ears. The castle was full of it.
Oh.
It led me to ask His Majesty why he saved my life. He replied that neither faith nor birth are of import when a person's life is in danger.
Lady Rhea has told me the same thing. She saved me once a long time ago, just like Dimitri did for you. Twice, actually. Even though I don't have a religious bone in my body, it's gotta be in their blood to never abandon someone in need.
Perhaps.
Perhaps His Majesty and the Archbishop aren't as dissimilar as I thought.
True. Neither of them seem to let their lofty positions go to their head. They have that in common, too.
Yeah, but Rhea also keeps a lot more secrets.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, despite her role as Archbishop, it's not too uncommon to find Lady Rhea at an orphanage, playing with the children. And Dimitri's the same way, right? I heard he was off teaching some village kids how to fight just the other day.
Really?
Yes, that is true. Though I'd prefer he spend his free time at rest instead.
Aw.
Hey, helping people is calming in its own way, right?
Probably, yeah. Probably relieves a lot of the stress.
So if making sure he's well rested is part of your job, I say you let him do that however he sees fit.
That's one way of viewing things. I'll think on it.
I suppose we probably understand each other better than most, serving such similar leaders.
You're suggesting that you and I have much in common as well.
I mean, they're a lot different, but I guess they are both like, I don't know about Catherine being the right-hand lady of, freaking Rhea. I think that'd go to Seth, but still, they are in quite similar positions.
Maybe. Either way, it's been a real joy talking to you. We've probably been through a lot of the same ups and downs in life if I had to guess. In time, I bet we could even become friends. So long as our bosses stay in each other's good graces.
Agreed. Though, if they were to part ways.
Whoa, no need to go there. I think we both know what would happen if they ever chose to cross swords.
What do you mean?
We'd kill each other without hesitation. I'm sure we have that in common, too.
Ah. Well, yeah, I guess so. That's kind of depressing, but that's just how it goes. Okay, we'll do these two, then we'll call it a day.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Look at what I just said.
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary. That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
Alright, well, some help would be nice. She probably doesn't want to.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all.
Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age.
Isn't she like 35, 36? I don't know how she old. I forget how old she is.
You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but he jumped from group to group.
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined. But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
Jeez, I remember that first battle, just like, this person died, this person died, this person died, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah, Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley.
Yeah, those nameless NPCs, well, they do have names, but basically nameless.
We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Aww.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past.
You just did. Whatever. You just asked about the bad. I guess that's fine.
But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Oh, you gonna pull a Yuri on me? Whatever. Maybe I'll tell you later. Never tells you. Alright, well, there we go. We still have a good amount of supports to do amongst these three. I'm sure they all have supports with each other, but I don't want to go too long in this episode because the last one was like 3 hours. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you all in the next episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.